Hi everyone, welcome back to Going and Glowing. This is your boy Brans.
And your girl wins.
Thank you for tuning in once again, and like always, let's get right into it. And on today's video, we will be talking about divine timing and what that means. So, to start off, divine timing is the universal truth that everything does occur when it's supposed to happen. So, it's a profound realization that things occur when it's supposed to happen and that there's a divine orchestration synchronizing every aspect of our lives.
Yeah, so in other words, the universe only shows you and gives you what you put out yourself because you are in control, not the universe. Don't get that wrong. Many people believe it's the universe that's controlling their life, but it's actually the other way around because you're the only one that's showing the universe what to give to you and what to hand you in life. Like I said, because you are in control and the universe is only showing you who you are. Simple as that.
And like Wentz did mention, the universe will show you who you are. And with that being said, you do have the option to complain and to mope and to look around all of the negative things going on, or you can stop and look around for the better because chances are that every situation you have overcame has led you up and trained you for a moment like this. And the moment you decide to change your perspective to a positive one from a negative, immediately the universe will hear you loud and clear, and it will allow for your manifestations to fall right into place and to become physical rather than a thought.
Yeah, beautifully said. And adding on to that, think about it like this: the universe is only going to reward those who are grateful, who are optimistic, and who are constantly thanking the universe for everything, compared to someone who's so negative. Like, the universe isn't going to listen to that person, especially when that person is constantly blaming the universe for the life, saying, like, my life is this bad because this is how the universe wants me. It's all because of whatever higher source of power you believe in is doing this to you, when in reality that's not how it works. It only works because you're doing this to yourself. The universe and any other source and power you believe in does not have the fault. The only person who's behind all this chaos in your life is yourself. So the universe is only going to reward those who are grateful and who are optimists and who are constantly working hard to make their lives for the better. It'll be easier for the universe to listen to what you really want if you're constantly putting in the work. And with that, the universe will open up these new doors and these new opportunities for you.
Yes, and I love that you mentioned that because I do feel like people don't realize that part of this journey and growing is taking accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And taking accountability does mean, changing your mindset. And like you said, you're blaming everybody else other than yourself for all the bad things going on. You're literally going to get nowhere.
Exactly.
Nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like how you mentioned that.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, like Brand said, it's really just about taking accountability. It's what this is about, and realizing that, you're the one who is in control of your life. And if
Yeah.
you really wanted to change, you have to change.
Yeah.
But don't misinterpret this as the perfect time is going to be created for you, because that's not how this works. Like we said again, the universe doesn't control your life. You do. The universe is not going to see you doing good and then create the perfect moment for you to take advantage of this opportunity. You have to realize that you are in control and you decide when the perfect moment is going to come. Because any given moment can be the perfect moment. You can decide right now while you're watching this video that I'm going to change and I'm going to be better. And that right there is the perfect time for you because, like I said, you are in control. So you decide ultimately when is the perfect moment. Nobody else, not the universe, not your best friend, like nobody but you. The moment you decide to change is the moment you enter divine timing.
Yes, I love that. And now to share an experience with divine timing when we decided to start this podcast because like in the past we did want to wait or find a perfect time to start the podcast, and just because we felt like it wasn't ready or we needed a specific like a camera or we didn't have something that we needed, so like in the past we nothing did happen or the time never came, then that's when we decided that now was the time to start rather than later because we had the ability and the will to start it and let our manifestation become physical. Like right now, like as you're watching this video, this podcast was once a thought, that became manifestation, and we took the power and the will to start it, and now it has become what it has become, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So just like Brand said, we ultimately didn't wait for the perfect item to be here, for the perfect camera to record, the perfect microphones or whatever it was for us to start doing what we really wanted to do. Instead, we told ourselves we're going to do it because we're going to do it no matter what happens, no matter if it's raining that day or whatever. Like, we're just going to record and see how it goes from there. So we decided, one day, just record it. We'll go on from there. And we did. And we're already on like our fifth episode. So, it's
Yeah.
just crazy how if you just take that action and you really believe in yourself and decide, I'm going to do it because I'm going to do it no matter what, it can take you so far. And you just don't really know unless you actually start doing it and you start claiming your perfect moment is now.
Yeah, and that's, I feel like that's what divine timing is
Mm-hmm.
the moment that we recorded that video, and it just felt, it felt like it was the right, like it was the right thing to
Yeah.
do. So that's when we realized that this is the time for us to start, and that's when we started like applying the changes, started making the sacrifices for us to allow the universe and to bless us and guide us into the right direction.
Yes, of course. Lovely.
And now to think, if we never took that leap of faith and were positive that things were going to work out, we would have been stuck in the same cycle of negativity and disbelief that we aren't capable of reaching our dreams. And that is far from the truth, because the moment we decided to start this and be positive and just radiate positive energy is when the universe decided to bless us.
Yeah.
And it was just giving us signs that we were heading in the right direction and that the timing was perfect.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. And adding to what Brand said, that faith that no matter how it's going to happen, it will happen for you. And just really have faith that if I do this today, eventually down in the path, it's going to work out. And that's what really this is about too, like believing in yourself, and eventually you believing yourself is going to pay off because somehow the universe will make your dreams come true. It will find a way to bring the perfect opportunities and to really set you up for success. It's just about, taking that leap, and from there, the universe is going to be working behind the scenes to help you achieve all these amazing things that you never thought you could have accomplished. But it all starts and ultimately with you. And when you decide you want this life for yourself.
Yes, I love that. Add to that, I do feel like you mentioned that is all up to you. So it's up to you when you want the universe to bless you and allow it to clear your path for you to go straight into what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. As much as you decide to give, to really put in the work, you're going to have all these blessings that the universe is going to give you, and the universe is ready to receive everything that you give to it, and it's going to basically give back to you. So as much as you give, the universe will give back to you, and you will see that as soon as you start to take that leap in yourself and have faith in yourself. Like we have seen, ultimately, doing these, we've seen like all the love and support. That's exactly how it's going to happen to you, whether it is making a podcast, whatever it is that you want to do, you will
Whatever
see all that.
inspiration you have.
Exactly. So then how do you get to creating this perfect moment for yourself? How do you get yourself prepared for this? Well, it's really easy. It's all about your mindset and your attitude, because the way you think and the way you act is going to take you such a long way. And like we said in previous episodes, it all comes down to that. It's about how you act on the inside and on the outside. In the end, you don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of connections. You don't even need a lot of people to like you. All you need is for you to believe in yourself, because once you believe in yourself, everything else is not going to matter to you. As long as you believe in yourself and you have the right mindset and attitude, everything is going to fall into place, and that's going to eventually lead to your success. Don't worry about how it's going to happen or how you're going to reach that, whether you have the tools or the money. Just have faith that it will all come together, and that eventually it's all going to work out into your favor, and that the universe has your back.
And to add to that, I like how you mentioned that you don't need money or you don't need any connections. All you really do need is a positive mindset and a
Mhm.
will to want change, because that is when the change happens the most, when you decide that it's time for change.
Yes, exactly. And just know that is not what happens around you that determines your success. It is what happens inside of you that's going to determine whether you're successful in this life or not. Like we said, it's not about waiting for the perfect time to come. It is about when you decide the perfect moment is here.
And when it comes to divine timing, you have to take responsibility for your own life and to know that no one is against you. not even the universe. The only person holding you back is you. So you are going to be able to determine when you're going to want to add that change. And when that change happens, you are going to be allowed to write your own story and basically fall into your own divine timing.
Yes, exactly. Beautifully said. Just like Bran said, just remember that it is nobody's fault but yours. You have to really stop living in this negative mindset where you're constantly blaming, the world and my coworkers, my boss, I'm here because of this and that. Like, no, that's not how life works. You're letting all this happen to you because you let it, because you're choosing this path instead of choosing the other path. Like there's two paths in life, and you're constantly choosing to go into this negative one when you have the option of going to the right and choosing the path that's going to ultimately lead you to success and to an overall happier life. So just really changing your mindset and just knowing that the universe is going to be there, it's what's really going to help you.
Yes, and I want to add to that. Life is full of choices. That is what life is about. It comes down to always just making choices, and you do have the choice to live a very shitty life, or you can have a choice to live a life that you want and that you manifested. And feel comfortable in it, because who wouldn't want to live in their dreams?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
who wouldn't want their dreams to come true?
Mm-hmm.
And that is slowly what it all comes down to.
Yes. It's like Brands was saying, that you always have the options in life, to choose the type of life you're going to live every day. So basically choose a life in which you're going to put in the work every day to get you to where you want to be in life.
Yes, because like Kim Kardashian said, you need to get your lazy ass up and fucking work. Because
Yes.
she did not become a millionaire from fucking sitting around and moping. She literally became a millionaire from getting her ass up every time she fell.
Putting in that work,
Putting in
guys.
that work, y'all. From this day forward, make it a goal to achieve greatness and to go out and create your own destiny, your own life that you want to live. Because at the end of the day, that is what divine timing is: living in a life that you want to and letting everything fall into place how it's supposed to.
You choose your perfect timing, you choose the perfect moment, and it's any given moment you decide to change. And just remember that you have the power within you to at any given moment change your life and be for the better, and just really live a life that you're going to be so fulfilled with, so happy with. Don't be stuck again like in this very mediocre life that you're not so happy with. Choose to change your life for the better and have faith in yourself, change your mindset, and eventually, like we said earlier, the universe will provide for you. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just do it. Take that leap, like so many of us have done, like, so many people you look up to have done. If they never did that, you would have never known. So, why are you going to be stuck in this what ifs when you could take the action and figure out, what's going to happen if you do?
Yeah, and to add to that, we just hope that from this video you do learn that all it really takes for you to fall into divine timing is changing your mindset. That's all, because you are the creator of your own life, and you are the one that's going to determine when that timing is and when it
Mm-hmm.
will come to you.
Yes. Remember, the power is you are that power. You are in control of your entire
Your life.
life. Nobody but you. And with that, we just hope you were able to learn something new today and you're really able to take something positive out of this video. And eventually you start to create the life you want, create that divine timing for yourself and decide you're going to change your life for the better. And one last thing, we just want to give out a huge shout out for all the
Yes.
support we've gotten.
Thank you, cutie pies.
For all the followers, all the likes. Thank you so much for the
Yes.
comments and even,
All the shares.
yes, all the shares, obviously the support. It really does mean a lot to us. And we're so grateful to have you guys, as this
Yes.
support system. And just know we really do appreciate it, with all our hearts.
And we see all of it. We see everything, which is why we really
Yes.
appreciate everything.
We do. And this makes us so happy and it warms my heart to know that
Yes.
we decided to do this and it's actually benefiting people and people are actually, watching and liking us. It's really beautiful to see that. And thank you
Yes.
guys so much for that.
Yes. And with that being said, I do encourage you to hit us up on our social medias, to DM us, comment, like leave comments below on our videos. So if there's any topics that you guys would like for us to talk about or to, do our research on, we would be happy to.
Yes, we want you guys to be a part of this, and we want to
Yes.
hear you guys out what you have to say. So please don't be shy.
Yes. And with that being said, we can only hope for you to keep
Growing
growing and
and
glowing.
glowing. Bye.
Bye.